I wasn't gonna do a video today, but I just watched a 3-part video from Lima Life. Hope I said that right. About going into a gun store, what to expect, and if you get delayed or denied. One thing I want to share with you all was getting denied sucks. I was denied once about November of it was beginning of December of 06. An issue that stemmed back from a pretty messy divorce. But anyway, so about middle of December of that year, I went to go buy a gun, and paid for it and everything. And the guy, he's like, "Well, there's a delay." And the other guy's like, "Okay." He's like, "It's probably a gun show in town. They're probably backed up." I'm like, "Alright." And he's like, "If you don't hear from us in 5 days, come pick up your gun." Okay. So 5 days later, come pick up the gun. He's like, you got denied." I'm like, "Okay, well." And he's like, "Is this address current?" I'm like, "Oh, yeah." He's like, "You can expect a visit from the cops." I'm like, "Alright, well, I got all my paperwork, and while my issue got resolved, I got the issue resolved on my divorce date, which was November 22nd of 06. But everything didn't go through the court system until the 26th of December of that year. So here's what happens when you get denied. You could try to appeal it. Granted, you don't get arrested on the spot. Then they give you a form. It's called a NICS Guide for Appealing Firearm Transfer Form. Looks like this. I don't want to show you my NTN, that NTN number. I'm paranoid like that. Gives you requesting the reason for denial, appealing denial. Gives you phone numbers, email addresses. It tells you reasons you may have been denied. I shouldn't have to explain that. It's basically like misdemeanors, drug abuse, domestic stuff, illegal aliens, dishonorably discharged from the military. You could probably look it up online. And then I'm like, okay, so I took that, and I got another one. I got a voluntary appeal file. Looks like this. Oh, this is what it looked like back in 06. Then I get the Brady Act requirements, voluntary appeal file, application process, who to write to FBI, the address there. Then you have to fill out on the back name, height, weight, social security number, address, driver's license number if you have one. But what I did, I actually written a letter to the FBI, and I gave them copies of all my divorce papers, court papers, because that would help to speed along your appeal process. And I did that. I tried appealing that probably about June of the next year, since it's already taken care of, but I don't know why I waited so long. Guess I was nervous or broke or whatever. So then, like a few weeks later, I think it was a few weeks later, you get big packet in the mail. I didn't send that one. Anyway, you get a big envelope. This was from the FBI from West Virginia. Then what you send in, and they give you a fingerprint form. They say that if you go to a local police station, or it might be in your case a sheriff's department, get your fingerprints and you can send it in with a letter, or all your court papers. That'll help speed along the process too. But I never did that because I got this after I sent everything in. Then, after I got that, I think a few days later, I got a letter. I'm going to cover up. This is my old address, but I don't want you to see that. See? My letter. I still got it. And it says, basically, it says, the material I submitted was insufficient to overturn my denial for a firearm. For the for this specific NICS transaction number. It's a 7-character number. It has letters and numbers in it. Sorry. Might be different, but most of them are like that. But then it goes on saying I can't purchase because of my issue that I had with my ex-wife. I'm not going to get into that. Don't get any ideas either. But then it says, the next paragraph says, however, the FBI, Criminal Justice Information Service, CJIS, Division NICS Section Appeal, has been able to verify with the proper local, state law enforcement officials that my issue was resolved on the 26th of December. Since the original prohibiting criteria has been resolved, you are not prohibited from subsequent attempts to purchase or redeem a firearm. For subsequent NICS transactions, a complete background check will be conducted to ensure my eligibility to redeem a firearm. Any questions, call this number. So that's pretty much what happens if you get denied for a firearm. It's embarrassing. You get your money back, but you don't get the background check application fee and the taxes. You don't get the taxes back either. I mentioned that in one of my other videos too. But if you get denied and try to appeal, there's several different ways. You could write them a letter, send copies of court papers. That's what I did. Then if everything's been resolved, then you could try to purchase again. You could send in the voluntary appeal file, which I got this from the FFL. I don't go to the FFL anymore. The guy was kind of a dick. It's understandably so, because he don't know exactly what happened between, like, me and my ex. But that's whatever. So he was kind of a dick. I don't go to there anymore. I don't know if the guy works there anymore, but I just refuse to go to that. Fingerprints, that might help. So any questions? Leave comments. PM me if you want, and I might be able to point you in the right direction if you think you might get denied, or maybe I could point you in the right directions to maybe try to appeal, to repeal firearm denial. So subscribe if you want, leave comments, and that's the way it happens.